Good morning. Today is July 22nd, the day that Yahya Jammeh chooses to celebrate Gambia. Any country you go to, Independence Day is what they celebrate. You celebrate the day that you became independent from oppression or repression. In Gambia's case, we are celebrating dictatorship today. July 22nd is the day, July 22nd, 1994, is the day that Yahya Jammeh undemocratically stole Gambia from its people. Before July 22nd, 1994, Gambia was actually known as the Smiling Coast of Africa because of its peacefulness. Before Yahya Jammeh came into power, Gambians could say anything. My uncle, Hatta Bojang, who was a Muslim cleric, actually spoke against Dawda Jawara, and Dawda Jawara imprisoned him. But what happened after was that when there was a public outcry about his arrest and detention, Jawara actually, not only did he release him, but he also appointed him as part of the Ministry of Education. And back then, that's around the time that, actually Islamic studies and stuff like that were introduced. So he negotiated with his enemy. Unlike Yahya Jammeh, who, as we speak, has 3 Muslim clerics in detention, and they didn't do anything. They are only in detention because during their khutbahs, khutbah is like a Friday summons. They just tend to advise their congregation about what's wrong and what's right. So Yahya Jammeh tends to see himself in those summons and send his notorious NIA to arrest these imams. And now he still one of them was actually arrested in November, and nothing has been done about it. He's still in detention. So these are examples of atrocious behaviors that Yahya Jammeh has instilled on Gambians. As Yahya Jammeh celebrates his July 22nd today, I am saying to him, this is not a day to celebrate. This is the day. This is an anniversary of a day that oppression was introduced to Gambia. This is a day that dictatorship entered my country. This is a day that tyranny entered my country. Only 2 days ago, Yahya Jammeh decided to imprison April 14 and 16 protesters. On the 14th of April, Tukulorr Sey went out demanding political reform because the current situation favors Yahya Jammeh very heavily. They cheat, literally. So instead of, even if he had to arrest Solo, killing him was not an option. But unfortunately, within less than 24 hours, that man was tortured to death. That is Yahya Jammeh for you. Therefore, I'm saying this day is July 22nd is a day that I will not celebrate like the way he intends it to be celebrated. Now, Lawyer Dabo and his crew went out on the 16th of April, demanding the release of Tukulorr Sey dead or alive. Well, guess what? They were imprisoned yesterday. We have female, women right now who were imprisoned yesterday simply because they went out with Tukulorr Sey to protest for electoral reform. Those women, most of them have children. One in particular actually has grandchildren. Those women were physically abused, and you know what I mean by that. They were physically abused. Yesterday, another victim came on the radio saying that one of the military forces actually told her, tonight at 9 o'clock when I come back, I will show you that you are just a woman. So when you have a presidency like that, who should sit there and go and celebrate with him? Yahya Jammeh is not a good president. He's a tyrant. Do not celebrate with him. What I want you to do today, actually, July 22nd, is to go out on social media. Talk about your experience since Yahya Jammeh came to power. And I bet a lot of you will have a lot to say. Thank you very much. Unhappy July 22nd, Yahya Jammeh.